I have officially hit 1,000 subscribers, which means it is now time for my face reveal. No, I'm not doing it dream style. I'm showing you a picture of me because I don't trust myself when I'm not in a picture. So boom, here you go, this is my face. This is what I look like. Now, no one ever talk about it again. I put a poll on YouTube asking what I should do for my 1,000, and what won was a Q&A. So I made a Google form, put it on YouTube and in Discord, and I only got about 10 people to do it. So I put it just in YouTube comments, and I got way more. So we're going to be doing it combined. So let's read the questions. First question is from Bandana Reeds, my good friend, my good British friend. Who'd win in a fight, Batman with 30 seconds of prep time, or Galactus? Galactus, 30 seconds isn't enough time. Mr. Zero, how many hours do you have on Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Redemption 1 combined? Oh, let me do the math real quick, hold on. Okay, based on how many times I've played each game, I'm gonna assume about 1,000 hours on both of them combined. Cat Boss, what is my favorite horse in the game? This isn't gonna look good for my canon playthrough stuff, but I'm gonna have to go with that Reverse Dapple. It's like gray. It has like a really long name, but it's like Reverse Dapple something. I really like that horse. Flying Apple, do I plan on doing any other games on my channel? No, probably not, because I want to keep it consistent with Red Dead Redemption 2. Jelly, what are some tips for YouTube content creation, as I would like to pull in decent views too? Here's my advice. Try and keep your topic consistent. For me, when someone clicks on my channel, they know they're going to get Red Dead Redemption 2 content, whether it's like a satire video or a theory video or a gameplay video. They just know they're going to see something to do with Red Dead Redemption 2. But that's not always the case. There's this YouTuber called Movie Flame that I really like. He does Harry Potter, and he does Hunger Games and Percy Jackson, and a couple other things, but Percy Jackson, Harry Potter, and the Hunger Games are his main 3 topics. Now, I've only watched the first season of Percy Jackson. I've never watched the Hunger Games. I only watch Harry Potter and read Harry Potter. So, I only watch his channel for that. But I know he's going to post about other stuff. But I know that those are the main things he's going to post about. So if he posts something like Percy Jackson, I know there's going to be a Harry Potter video coming soon. So that's another thing. So it's more about consistency. Fans know what to expect from your channel type thing. And also, I know for a fact that if you don't keep your thing consistent, your channel consistent, it takes a long time to get views. Because I had a channel for 5 years. It took 5 years for me to get 1,000 subscribers. I've only been doing this for 6 months. I'm already at 1,000 subscribers because I have a consistent topic. On my other channel, I made edits, and one day it'd be Harry Potter, one day it'd be not Percy Jackson, Outer Banks, then Stranger Things, and then Red Dead Redemption 2. So if someone follows me for why do I keep saying Percy Jackson? If someone followed me for Harry Potter, and then they look at my channel and they see a Red Dead Redemption 2 edit, they know nothing about Red Dead Redemption 2. So why would they want to follow me when it could be literally anything else? And if someone followed me for Outer Banks and then see Harry Potter on my channel, well, no one would really know. And it wasn't like a main, 3. It would always be something different of whatever I was a fan of at the time. At one point in time, I was really a big fan of Umbrella Academy, so primarily a lot of my edits were about that. And then after that, I would kind of just stop doing that, and then I'd get really into Stranger Things again, and I'd get really into Outer Banks after another rewatch. And no one really knew what to expect from my channel, and even more with my long-form videos. Like, one video I made, like, a Harry Potter, Bellatrix video, I think it was, and then another video would be, the timeline of Nick and Cassie's relationship. Anyone remember the Nick and Cassie ship? That was crazy. So it's really about consistency, also making good thumbnails, make them clickable. If you put a thumbnail on your video, scroll past it, look at it, and think to yourself, if I saw that on a video, would I click on it? And another thing is, think about your thumbnail and think about, does this have potential to get up to 1,000, 10,000, 100,000 views? I've never personally gotten 1,000 views, but I know there's a formula that works with that. So, and I pull in, decent views sometimes. So, just try and keep consistency. Alright, we got a question from the GOAT, Family Guy the video game for the PS2. Go follow this guy. I'll link his channel in the description. We did 2 collabs together. He's awesome. Okay, his question is, you go on a date with a random girl you met online. Everything is perfect, and you fall in love, and you get to know her family. She gets to know yours. You end up married, and everything is going amazing. You grow older and older together, become more and more attached. Then one day you wake up for work and see her getting ready. You see she isn't one woman, but 15 men with dwarfism stacked on top of each other. What are you doing? This is basically what I expected from him. Okay, so what would I do if I thought my wife of, let's say, 30 years was 15 men with dwarfism? I mean, I feel like over 30 years, these 15 men, some of them would die, so I just, like, notice my wife keeps getting shorter. Okay. I think what I'd do is I'd tell our children, tell your mother, she's 15 men stacked on top of each other. And then I think it also depends on how long we've been married. Let's say we were only married for, like, 15 years. That's still a long time. 10 years. That's a long time, too, but it's better. 10 years, it's like, oh, wow. That's a surprise. But let's say we're, like, 75 and we've been married for, like, 40 years. Then that's going to be like, okay, who have I been, who have I been with all this time? If we haven't been married, like for, like, an old person amount of time, I feel like I'd just get a divorce. And if we have been together for a long time, I think, okay, this has worked out so far. I'll just try and forget about it. I'm already old. I'll get dementia at some point, and then I'll just forget. So that's what I'd do. Alright, we got a question from Chris B. Chris B has been a long follower of my channel. I've always been curious, will you ever become a challenge YouTuber or any other kind of content creator? If your kind of style were to ever burn out. Either way, keep up the amazing work. Been following your channel since the first Canon Arthur video. Wowie zowie. My first Canon Arthur video was my third video ever on this channel, so he's an OG. I mean, I've done challenge videos before. I did a first to get $500 or $750 bounty with Bandana Reads. I did 2 collab challenge videos with Family Guy the Video Game for the PS2. First to bathe Arthur, and then also first to eat chili. And then I also did one on my own. Can I beat someone up in every town without getting arrested? So I'm trying to mix things in. I'm doing theory videos, I'm doing satire videos. I don't know, I hope my style doesn't ever burn out, but if it does, I probably might just switch mainly to challenge videos, probably, yeah. Okay, this one's from Mac. What general area do you want the Red Dead Redemption 3 map to be in? And if you could pick any returning locations from Red Dead Redemption 2, what would they be? Ooh, that's a really good one. I think somewhere up in the north by the mountains. And if there would be a returning place, I think it would probably be like Valentine and Wapiti, that kind of area. And I think the new map should be like past the mountains, like on the other side. Like if you just keep going up at the top, because like you can't really expand the west because it's either Mexico or the Red Dead Revolver map, and then you can't really go towards the east because that's kind of just Guarma and Sisika, and you can't go down because wouldn't that just still be Mexico? So I think the only place you can go is north. So maybe just like past the mountains and then keep Valentine, but it'll be like at the edge of the map and it'll expand like a whole new town type thing. Alright, next question from Sci-Fi. What's your favorite character of all time? My favorite character of all time? Ooh, that's tough. I want to say someone from Red Dead Redemption 2, but I feel like it'd be someone... Actually, it might be I think it might be Arthur Morgan, but if not, probably Steve from Stranger Things. I know that's kind of like basic, but he's my favorite character. Or Dustin from Stranger Things. That's my favorite TV show. So maybe out of those 3, maybe. Alright, this is our last question on the Google forum next, and then after that, we'll go into the YouTube questions. Okay, this one is from Aquesta, but this was not for me. I know who this was from, but they didn't put their real actual name, so I'm not gonna say who it is. Red Dead Redemption 3 theory. What's next for Red Dead Redemption? Ooh, I think they already did everything they could with the Vanderlyn gang. They showed the Rise, Fall, and Aftermath. So, actually they haven't shown the Rise, but I feel like if they go too far back, then like Roger Clark said, the weapons will be outdated, and it'll kind of just be like a period piece type thing. So I think that it should be a bit of overlap with Red Dead Redemption 2, like maybe you can like encounter Arthur Morgan in a stranger mission or something, but I think it should be either an entirely new game or a new format of Western is what it should be. I love Arthur Morgan, I love John Marston, I love everyone in the Vanderlyn gang, but I feel like they've already exhausted everything they could do with it. Alright, YouTube comments. This one is from Puzzle J. Do you like modern or older weapons? That's tough. I love revolvers, but also like the M1899. That's one of my favorite guns in the game. But I think I'm gonna go with older weapons. Pistol or revolver? This is also from Puzzle J. He did a couple questions. Pistol or revolver? Gonna have to go with revolver. Rifle or repeater? Repeater, definitely. I like it. It shoots better. If you could pick any piece of cut content, what would it be? Either the missing princess from Van Horn or Guarma. Like, there's a cut strainer mission in Guarma. Yeah, anything with Guarma. Just expand it. It'd make the chapter so much better. Alright, this one's from Calcium Gaming. He has a couple questions, too. Favorite chapter? Chapter 3. Favorite gun? Ooh, Lancaster repeater. Favorite camp? Clemens Point. What death hit me the hardest? Ooh, I mean, I don't want to seem basic, but, like, I don't think any death has hit me harder than Arthur's. But besides that, maybe Sean, because it was so fast happening. Alright, from Mr. Chicken, next theory video. I don't know, I feel like there's, like, infinite theory videos. I don't have a specific one planned right now. But, like, I'm kind of, like, in a creative space right now, so expect more theory videos. Jack Marston. Favorite chapter? Chapter 3. Is there a video on my channel that I don't like? Most of my early videos, most of the videos, like, my first few videos that I posted, honestly, the first half, any from, like, any past 3 months ago, really, are just edited really weird, and, I don't know. I was still learning how to really, like, edit how I like my style, trying to find my style of editing. And, hopefully I've gotten better. I don't know, I feel like I have, but, yeah, a lot of my older videos I don't really like. Best side mission? Probably the Gunslinger missions, those are really fun. Favorite color? Red. Game? Red Dead Redemption 2. And what am I gonna do when I hit 100,000 subscribers? I don't know what I'm gonna do with when I hit 100,000 subscribers. I think we'll figure that out when we get to it. Do I think Micah was working with the O'Driscolls? Not really. I feel like he doesn't really like him, like, genuinely. He also shot that guy when you break him out of prison. He said he was an O'Driscoll, but then again, he couldn't have been, and he just said that to make him think. Whoa, I'm getting into, like, a super theory brain. Maybe he shot that guy and told Arthur he was an O'Driscoll to make him think that he wasn't working with the O'Driscolls. Whoa. Hold on. Maybe he was. I don't know. This one's from Godzilla. If I had the chance to spend a month with one gang member, who would it be? Ooh, that's a really good question. Let me think about every gang member. Maybe Pearson, because he can cook for me. But he can't really gunsling. So maybe Hosea, because he keeps, like, a level head. He's not, like, murdery. He knows how to survive. He can pickpocket. I'm gonna go with Hosea, because then I can also, like, pick his brain about, like, what it was like being a gunslinger way back when. And also, like, he'd probably have such good stories to tell. For a month, that'd be insane. Alright, this one is from Mike-ism. Did Micah make Pearson tell Arthur about the O'Driscoll meetup to get Arthur taken out? Oh, from Blessed Are the Peacemakers. Oh, that's a really good theory, especially if the theory about Pearson being the second rat is true. Whoa. That's a really good theory. Maybe. I don't know. This one's from Damathama. I think I'm saying that right. I'm confused. I thought Arthur and John were lovers. Okay. This one's from Zion's. If I could relate myself to any Red Dead character, who would it be? And, like, expand it to every game. I don't know. Maybe, like, Red Dead Redemption 2 Uncle. Or, like, Sean. I feel like when I get comfortable, I'm like both of them. But besides that, maybe, like, Irish from Red Dead Redemption 1. That's the only other one I can think of. Okay, this one's from Lil Nuggies. Why was John allowed to go to New Austin and Blackwater in the epilogue? Because the Blackwater Massacre was 8 years old at the time. And, Red Dead Redemption 1 takes place there, so they couldn't just, I don't know. They couldn't just say, oh yeah, he's allowed back here now. They needed to, like, expand into, like, okay, they show him being allowed back. Guns and autism. Red Dead Redemption 3 possibilities. Like I said, new gang, maybe some crossover with the Vanderlyn gang, but not, like, focus the story on them. Maybe keep Valentine. And, yeah, kind of keep the northern part of the Red Dead Redemption 2 map, but instead, this time, it's the south of the map. I think that would be kind of cool. just really expand the map. Alright, last question. Who would win, Arthur or 100 silverback gorillas? You know, I really want to say Arthur just to be, like, funny, but, like, I don't think there's a world where that would happen. He could barely, like, you can barely take out the lion in the, he's British, of course, side missions. Like, you have to be, like, precise. And, like, I played that side mission maybe on my 11th playthrough, and I still died the first time. Maybe I just suck, you know. Well, that was all the questions. You saw my face. Thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. It's insane. I thought it would take way longer than about 6 months. It might be longer than that. I'll have to check. But, yeah. Thank you all. I love you all. Thank you for all the questions. And I'll see you guys next time. Alright, bye.